Hello, everybody. Welcome into Week 4 wrap-up report on the Telegram Sports Channel. I'm Josh Wallfish, joined as always by Ethan Joyce. Ethan, we saw two vastly different games. Your game was pretty much decided by halftime. My game was decided in the last 30 seconds. We'll start with where you were. Bailey, North Carolina, Southern Nash 49, South Johnson 0. Sum up what you saw from the Firebirds tonight.
Yeah, Southern doesn't start the game off very well. They drive a little bit, get into Trojan territory, fumble, essentially a punt. And then they go on their next series and throw an interception that was a throw that just hit the defender square in the chest. Like it wasn't a good look for the offense, but the defense held tight for them. Offense really started rolling. Matt Hampton had 2 passing touchdowns to make up for that previous interception, and they just kept running, which is what they do there.
Has this set up Southern Nash we'll forget about next week for a second, that big game against Tarboro. Don't worry, we'll have plenty of time to discuss that over the next 7 days. But how's that set them up for a Big East schedule that you're really, with Nash Central playing so well, Northern Nash is playing fairly well. How does a game like this, you think, set them up for a difficult conference slate?
Well, they're setting themselves up well, especially the way they're taking each game here, because it's not like they're just rotating in new running backs every few plays or every series or so. They're bringing in new O-linemen. They're bringing in all these new people. There were so many jerseys on the field. I saw so many numbers tonight that I wasn't ready for.
Well, certainly Southern Nash has got, like you said, big matchup against Tarboro. Tarboro, 55-14 victors tonight over Franklinton. But before they can even worry about the Firebirds, they have to worry about Northern Nash on Monday. I will be there, and we will not have a discussion about that. Monday night, we'll discuss that briefly Thursday at the beginning of our preview show for Week 5. Where I was tonight, I was in Pine Top, Southwest Edgecombe, Nash Central. We talked last night about who is this game more important for Nash Central trying to build a program, Southwest Edgecombe just trying to find some sort of stability in the season. And one of the things that caught my ear was listening in briefly at the post-game conversation Chris Lee had, was he talked about that this was the day that Nash Central turned it around and that their football program got back on the right track. They fall behind 13-0. You talk about bad interceptions. Travis Griffin starts the second quarter by throwing a perfect pass to Dylan Hodges, who no longer plays for Nash Central. He now plays for Southwest Edgecombe. Dylan took it inside the Nash Central 35. Southwest Edgecombe scores. Nash Central drives right back down the field, and then Vernon Whitaker fumbles, and Southwest has a methodical drive down the field, and all of a sudden it's 13-0. And at that point, in the back of my mind even, it was, is this just here we go again for Nash Central? They had those 2 nice wins, but they're going to get down themselves, and this game could turn into a rout. Like, give Nash Central credit. They stayed composed. They came back after Southwest scored that second touchdown. Quick passing down the field. McKinley Lyons playing his first game back. He caught a touchdown pass right before the half. Got a second one in the middle of the third quarter. And Nash Central kept fighting, got a critical fourth down stop. Stopped Southwest Edgecombe by mere inches with about 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Got the ball back and found a way to get the ball down the field. McKinley Lyons. Vernon Whitaker redeemed himself. He goes around the edge for 6 yards. Touchdown with 38 seconds left to win the game. And all of a sudden, Nash Central building up some of that momentum. They play Wilson Bedingfield next week. And I don't know. The Bulldogs are looking sneakily good. I'm not... As I joked in the office today, I'm not going to go on a limb and say that the state championship talk that I heard today about, hey, this is our goal and we think it's feasible. I'm not going that far. But is this a team that can win 4 or 5, dare I say, finish the season with a winning record? Yes. I completely believe that this is a team that has the confidence and belief in itself to be able to do that. Elsewhere around the Big East, Rocky Mount High, 28-17 over Edenton Holmes. So does it surprise you at all that the Griffons were in a dog battle out in Edenton?
No, but I think they were ready just to get away from home a little bit. It's going to be 5 games on the road here, and they have Rose next week, which is going to be a bruiser, a slobber knocker, if you will. And it's going to be really interesting to see how they continue to perform on the road. Definitely.
Talking about slobber knockers, 14-7 leaning over Northern Nash. That was a defensive battle out down there in Wilmington. But Northern Nash, once again, could not muster enough offense to win that game. I mean, you give up 14 points, you like your chances to win the game.
Absolutely.
But Northern Nash only able to get 7. North Edgecombe, an easy winner, 44-0. Rackham Prep had their first win of the season Tuesday. Did not go as well for them tonight. A 48-0 loss to Fayetteville Village Christian. And we'll end this talking a little bit Tarboro, Southern Nash. Who's the favorite in this? I'm actually curious. Who do you think is the favorite to win that game?
I don't know. It's Southern Nash looks really good tonight, and I know by the stats we knew they were good, but they just looked. It was impressive to watch tonight, and I still haven't seen Tarboro in a live game. I saw them at their jamboree, and I mean they're definitely a very solid looking team too. But Southern Nash looked impressive tonight.
For me, I think Southern Nash is the favorite because they've played a much more difficult schedule. I mean, the 49-0 win tonight against South Johnson, I think, was incredibly impressive to me because I've seen how good South Johnson actually is. Yeah, they're 1-3 at the moment, and maybe that's a little bit of cause for concern. But they're come playoff time, they're going to be a difficult out. And for Southern Nash to handle them the way they did, that Firebirds defense is playing outstanding. I'm curious to see how Tarboro's defense is going to handle an offense like Southern Nash's. Like you said, that keeps rotating in so many players. But again, we've got a whole week to discuss this game. I'm so excited. I know you're very excited. So check back in Friday morning where we will have more analysis of Tarboro Southern Nash.